Hi, thanks for visiting my website. My name's Claire Senevaratne and I'm a ceramic artist. Everything on my website is made of clay, and today I'm going to show you how to make a clay elephant. Okay, you will need some air hardening clay, which is very easy to get, and the great thing about this is that you don't need a kiln and it's pretty strong when it dries. So I've got about 350 grams of clay here, and that's plenty to make an elephant. What you need to do is break it into 3 parts. So one part will be kind of medium size, one part will be very small because that's going to be the ears and the tail, and one part's going to be large, that's going to be the main bulk of the body. Okay, so you've got these 3 parts here. Now with the middle sized part, that's going to be the head and the trunk, and what you have to do is you have to squeeze the clay until you make a round circular shape like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to gently just start to squeeze one end of that shape. So you're squeezing and pulling. So what you're doing is you're moving the clay and you are actually pulling out the trunk. Now try not to squeeze too hard, because if you squeeze too hard it will go really thin. So just a little bit of pressure and watching what you're doing, feeling what you're doing, and once you think you've got the trunk to about the right length, you can then just gently bend it to the position you want it to be in, like that. Okay? So then you just put that down and you pick up the large piece of clay and you squeeze that into a kind of egg shape or an oval shape. Now you're going to do exactly the same thing with the legs. You're going to pull them out. So starting at one end, you pinch and pull the clay, so you're going to make a nice thick chunky leg. Again, don't squeeze too hard because you don't want it to be thin. Then go next to it and pull out the other leg, so you're just gently squeezing and pulling. So see, you now have 2 back legs, and you turn it around and you pull out the other leg, the front leg, go next to it and pull out this leg. Grab lots of clay from the body, don't just take a tiny bit of clay and pull it because it will be too thin. So grab lots of clay from the body. It doesn't matter what shape the body is at the moment because you can change that. Okay, so now you've got 4 nice chunky legs. You can just model it a little bit in your hands and just smooth it a little bit. So you can spend time on doing that to get it as smooth as you want it to be. Now I'm just going to stand it up here and show you how to put the head on. Now because your clay is lovely and soft, you don't need to use clay glue or special techniques for sticking the clay together because it's really soft. It's going to merge together really nicely as long as you're nice and firm with it. So what you do is you take your head and you firmly push it into the body like this. You can see a join all the way around. So with your finger you are now going to merge the clay in the head into the body. So you can use your fingers for that and just make it nice and firm and make sure that you can't see a joint and you merge it really well. If you want, you can use a tool. This is just a piece of dowel rod cut at an angle. So if you find it easier, you can use a tool to merge the clay. I always tend to just use my fingers. Okay, so once you've done that, and once you've got that head on properly, so it will look like this now, you can stand it up, take your other bit of clay and break 2 little bits off about the size of a marble, and you're going to make those into a kind of marble shape. So one circle or sphere there and another one here. Now with these, you're just going to gently squeeze them flat, so you're changing that shape into a disc shape. Now that is going to be one ear. So put that one down and just do exactly the same thing with the other one. So there you have your disc shape. And then all you have to do is pick up your elephant and place that ear halfway on the head, and then gently merge the ear into the clay on the head, so it's lying down, but you don't have to fix this bit, that can just be the flappy ear there. Turn your elephant around, do exactly the same thing. So you put your disc of clay halfway along the head, and you gently merge that clay onto the head of the elephant. Okay, so now you have got the elephant ears on. So stand your elephant up, spend a little bit of time smoothing your elephant, squeezing it, pressing it to get the shape that you want. Then one of the last things is to break off a little bit for the tail. So just roll it in your hand or on the newspaper into a long shape, and then just turn your elephant around and put the top bit, merge the top bit of the tail onto the behind of the elephant, and then just put it onto the back of the elephant like this. And to do the eyes, all you need to do is get pencil and just put a little eye on that side, and then a little eye on this side. And again, keep on using your fingers to smooth the elephant to get the exact smoothness and the exact shape that you want. If you want to add tusks, you can do, or if you just want to leave it as it is, that's absolutely fine. So to do tusks, you just put your pencil just under the eye, just make a hole like that, get a little bit more clay. In fact, I can use the end of the tail, it's in a pretty good tusk shape already, and just pop that into the hole, and just with your finger or a tool, just close the hole so the tusk stays in. So there's your elephant's tusk. You can make it whatever size you like. Now, all you have to do when you've finished it is leave it to dry for a few days. Once it's completely dry, you can then paint it with any kind of paint. You can use acrylic paint, you can use watercolour paint, whatever you like. And then when it's dried, you can either put PVA glue, a really thin layer of PVA glue all over it to make it shiny, or some varnish. And then you will have your completed elephant. Thank you for watching. And my next vlog is going to be a lion, so watch out for that video. Thanks, bye.